Let's go get these diamonds. Kind of half the reason I settled on that little place. Plus, barracks. Another general point, and then a bonus general point because I've got Bologna. So because I've got a building in the encampment, it's giving me an extra point. So that's good. We can get the first general. How did you get... Indonesia just swooped in and got... it's because of all the faith you've got, isn't it? They've got a great general. That's really annoying. That cancels out my advantage there. There's not much I could have done, unfortunately. But with all of this fun happening, what do we do in my capital now that the battering ram is finished? I think just reinforcing the army is not a bad move here. Start pumping out some troops. Reinforcements. I always do the thing where I build up a nice little army and then I never reinforce it and then go, why am I struggling? I don't know. And people sort of go, oh, sir. Not today. Not today. Oh, one turn. One turn. I think I'm going to take Beamer first. I keep changing my mind on this. I'll take this city and then I'll take Yerevan. By that time, I'll have saved up a little bit more faith to then go and attack other things. Oh, you want to stand there, do you? All right. That's an intriguing choice. That is a very intriguing choice indeed. There's a plantation. But now, oh dear, that is rather unfortunate that you chose to stand there at this very moment. Can I join in with your war? Because then this would be a formal war. Yes. Now give me 2 gold for it. Huzzah! I think this still technically counts as a defensive war. Although it doesn't really matter, but quite amusing. Lord Sucklington, attack, snack, and enjoy. Yes. Yes. Forward. Ever forward we go. Oh, Bologna actually has some decent units. That's 2 swordsmen there. Oh, well, let's try and levy those. Oh, Ethiopia, you legend. Actually, that's really nice. That's exactly where I wanted you to go. Don't you dare start spreading your religion to me again. I will declare on you a second time. I swear to God. This might double up. If they take this tile, I'm going to culture bomb that and then I'll spread my religion again. Oh, might be good. Might be good. In you move. In you move. Oh, technology poet. That is a rapid little encirclement. I like that a lot. Well, hello is what I say to that. Let's chop out this swordsman. And is that 7 pop? Oh, it is next turn. That is what I call tasty. Tasty-cleese. He who noms. The grand chompening. Political philosophy, it was done. It was a good time. Times were had by all, but oligarchy is where we need to be now. And so, this is what I am suggesting. Agogi, to build more army. Conscription, so we can actually pay for the army. Strategos for our generals, and urban planning to basically just kick ass. Excellente. Now, oh yeah, 52 strength swordsmen with Crusade. Don't forget the Crusade. No one should forget the Crusade. Let's remove the walls. 1 attack, 2 attacks like that. Excellent. Lord Sucklington is going to just slowly make their way over towards Yerevan. I'm now thinking government plaza in my capital. Although, 12 turn Etmananki. Oh, I really wish I hadn't seen that. I mean, I'm going to build over all of these towers, admittedly, so it's not great. I think government plaza, and I'm going to put it next to the holy site just because it will buff everything quite nicely. Although I would put farms down there. Oh man, there's competition on these tiles now. No, I'll go government plaza. I think, do I? I keep second guessing myself. Yes, let's do it. I need the governors. Pillaging, 113 gold. Bologna. Oh, how much do I need to levy? Your military, 300. That's not bad. I might do that very soon. I'm going to hold off attacking and killing Beamer just for a turn or 2 until I've got the governor. And then as soon as I've got a spare governor, I'll pop them in. Meantime, mate, I'm just going to take a couple of turns to heal next to the holy site. I haven't forgotten about it, and I get to heal next to the AI's holy site. It's not just my own. It's brilliant. Oh, Ethiopia, you want to fund my war, do you? Okay, this basically is going to guarantee me an emergency, but for now, got a little bit more gold coming in per turn, and that is really, really handy for my industry. 10 turns. Man, we have no era score. It is what I would call ever so slightly worrying. All right, war for Yerevan. I've got a nice opportunity where Lord Sucklington can just wabam and steal a unit all by themselves. Now, unfortunately, Lord Sucklington is not equipped to use a battering ram. It's all good. I've got other units that can do this. 1 attack, 2 attacks, Yerevan. Yeah, won't take too long to knock you down. This is problematic. There is a good chance here that religiously we could find ourselves converted if all of these missionaries come in all at the same time. Just holding off for a bit of a war declaration. No, there we go. There's the culture bomb. Some really good tiles stolen from that city-state. Haha. See what happens. Yep, they're going to come straight for me. Government plaza is, however, finished. 1 attack. Do I want to get the pillaging here? Bit of extra gold. I think I do before I want to take the city. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now work on the Warlord's Throne, an important addition. So I'm going to buy myself a Horseman. What this will do is mean that I can kill a lot of missionaries in one turn if I need to. I don't want to do this because Menelik is funding my economy at the moment, but I will do it. I am crazy enough to make that attack. I promise you. Saving up for an apostle. If I can just get one apostle so I can start debating, I'll feel a lot better about things. Hopefully all that's happening is they're going to Mittler. They're getting distracted. Yeah, they're getting a little distracted. I cannot take the risk though. I can't take the risk. How about this? Joint war. Yeah, Gaul, you're going to be my super friend by the end of this game. You really are. Let's condemn this heretic. And that actually, there you go, spreads the religion away from this city, which was a bit annoying, and means that I now have the ability to just stop Menelik from getting anywhere near me. Back off, he says. Back off. I'm going to no, plundering the trader. It's not worth it. Let's take Yerevan and let's also take Bima, like so. Fix up that holy site quickly and get ready for the inevitable and oncoming emergency my way. Loyalty is actually okay. That's strange. All right, fine. Well, Pingala, researcher tab. Let's go to man at arms as quickly as we can because I mean I've got 7 pop in this city, so it's a big old boost. Yeah, look at that. Man at arms in 10 turns. Actually, Indonesia's cities are really close to being converted, so I'm going to have to treat myself to 1 missionary, send that to the front line, and then hand over, but I think that's the best way of doing it. Oh, look at that. Levying time. Yay! Bit of era score for doing that. Just gives me way more army on the border. I like that. It's going to reinforce Polonia. These are my friends. I don't need any other friends. I wish I could take the settler. I wish I could just say, look, you're not going to do anything with that settler. Please, can I have it? Alas, no, it's not going to happen. There is a crossbow in this city. I've seen it. It's annoying. I'm just holding off on advancing until it either moves to this tile to attack me or this tile to attack me. I'm going to just force it out. There you go. Couldn't help themselves. They could not help themselves. Move you to there. Move you to there. You to there. And get a good hit on this thing. Just forcing it back into its own city. Yeah, perfect. Permanently reduces war weariness. This is a good general for later, but we actually do need her for her genuine combat power at the moment. So we've got 2 generals now and access to Sun Tzu. I don't remember last time we went for 3 generals in the same game in the classical era. That's pretty good. Crossbow's probably going to retreat. No, it didn't retreat. It didn't retreat. I mean, that is what I call a mistake. Especially because my holy site is almost finished, so I can start resupplying my troops with quite a lot of force. And there's a holy site there. Oh, so I can even siege this city to a really high standard as well. Crossbows down. Means we're going to spread this religion in a few turns. I might be able to just drop out of into a normal age thinking about it. Oh, our swordsmen are getting very powerful. And Huzzah! At war. The Crusade, 2 turns, we've got to get 4 era score. If I can take this city in that time, I think I'm going to get 5 era score from taking the capital. That would be pretty handy. The walls are down anyway. That's awesome. So now I can get an archer in and start peppering over the top. This holy site's fixed. So these troops are now healing nicely. 1 turn. Archer, archer. Technology poet can heal with an attack, which is just a wonderful combination there. And then we'll go for this attack. Bam. There we go. We haven't got a golden age, but we have at least got a normal age, and that will help in the warfare considerably. It is the enemy capital. We are starting to actually get an invasion force off. And this governor, just gonna hold on for a second. I reckon we can do something with that next turn. Oh, the Warlord's Throne just activated as well. What perfect timing. 20% production in all cities, you say. All cities? Well, I better make new units. More swordsmen, I say. Use a Gogi. So the normal age. I'm hoping not too many people have gone golden around me, but sometimes the AI can struggle in the medieval era, and it has this time. Oh, dark for Gaul and Indonesia, normal for Menelik. So nothing too exciting. I'm going to pick up Exodus of the Evangelists. 2 era score every time I convert a city. Let me tell you, if I can do that at war, it's 5 era score. That's a big one. Technology poet has urban warfare. Of course you do. Beast. Cartesian, welcome to the front line. Gonna start naming other troops now. Skeptical Bear, you can be a swordsman as well. That's 3 named swordsmen at the moment, but I think we can get more. I think we can get more. We will rise our hunger. It gets ever bigger. Now we can put vampire castles down. Now, remember what I said previously? The biggest problem with vampire castles is the temptation to get the perfect castle, and by doing that, you just don't put any castles down at any point. So I want to get 2 vampire castles down as soon as possible, and then we can upgrade them. Then we can upgrade them from that point. I have no really decent natural wonders that I can sort of utilize for this. So going for a lot of rainforest and rainforested tiles and all this sort of thing. Like, I'm thinking actually around here wouldn't be too bad. I could put one down on this tile. Quite a few improved tiles around it, including a city center, which is okay. Over here, thinking maybe on this tile as well. Puts me on the Ethiopian front line. Yeah, all right. That'll do for now. Mushkin 24, your first job is to build me some vampire castles. Okay, we now have the ability to use and build troops at half the cost. That's amazing. And trade routes to scientific city-states. We have one. It's going to be basically our only ally. Yeah. Oh, we actually won both of those votes. I'll take it. This swordsman, you are still next to the holy site. So I'm going to just hold you there for a second. Try and crusade this. Let's see if it works. I should get 5 era score for this. Yes. 3 from converting an enemy city whilst at war, and then 2 from my dedication bonus. Oh, incidentally, why Byzantium are just so good. Oh, I've just moved the battering ram away, haven't I? Because I was heading in this direction. Fine. Might as well just fortify and heal, actually. There's 2 holy sites, so I should be able to heal both units. Head over to Jambi. Let's see, if that unit survived, it did. How much is it going to heal? We'll see. Military aid request? Nah. Military emergency? Nah. Another military? There's so many emergencies. Why does the game have to get so worried about this stuff? Actually, no emergency's gone against me. They have against Gaul. Gee, that's really good. Gaul should be my super friend now. Okay, it didn't double up. I was wondering if we'd get 2 holy sites worth of healing there. Alas, not to be. Technology Poet has got 64 strength when attacking. I mean, honestly, is there anything you can't do, you beast? Walls are down. Now the battering ram can just like scamper over to the other side of the map. I am building a second army, by the way. Krakow is just so productive. And this is before my vampire castles even go down. Crazy effective. I'll get the temple quickly and then I can... Oh, do I use my gold for the temple and just keep whipping units out? Man-at-arms 4? No, I need the gold to upgrade units, don't I? Yeah, this is probably going to be the thing that I do here. And you're going to leave a crossbow there. I'm going to kill a crossbow. But now that I've got man-at-arms, I can get some really good upgrades. We're going to go construction and military engineering. I want to unlock, obviously, military engineers as soon as I can, but then we need to go for forts. Where do forts get unlocked again? Siege tactics. It's a little bit to go, but it's worth going it. Being able to spread my religion just with military engineers is a huge upgrade for Poland. It really is. Oh, you want peace? Unfortunately not, Indonesia. I like your enthusiasm on such a topic, but no, it's not going to happen. 1 attack, 2 attack. Can Technology Poet do it? Oh, yeah, you can. Look at that. Savage. As I mentioned before, having a vampire castle is better than not having any perfect vampire castle. So we're popping it down. 13 food, 14 production. Hey, it's not bad. Not bad at all, especially when you remember the production is currently multiplied by 20%. Even better. We'll look to make better ones. I think we can make better ones, but yeah, for now, it's pretty good. Also, I like the fact my vampires are going to spawn over near Ethiopia. That's quite good. Also, my first man-at-arms, it's Skeptical Bear. Right, and Lord Sucklington is now boosted as well. We're slowly pulling this together, you know? Slowly pulling this together. Our encampment now has a wall. This is exceptional. I'm just taking a quick diversion over to unlock Catapult. Thought that actually would be really handy. With a couple of great generals, I can actually get catapults that move and fire in the same turn, which is massively helpful. Technology Poet, you're next up. Oh, you're going to build another crossbow, are you? That's quite handy. I approve. I approve a lot, especially because Lord Sucklington can just get a little bit stronger now. That's what we call an easy kill. Oh, yes. Gaul wants to be a friend. Oh, they flirting with the idea of being a friend. I'll give you a gift of open borders. I reckon we can convert them. Vampire Castle number 2. Oh, and as you can see, the yields are that. What does that actually work out to be? 16 food, 9 production food. God, yeah, it's not the best. Not the best, but I tell you what, that extra food in my capital. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Up to 50 production now. Little tip for you. Once you have scripture, it's probably worth putting it in over urban planning. Yes, 1 production in every city is good, but all that extra faith, that can be pushed between your cities, and that in itself is quite handy. Another 5 era score. Pinkala, connoisseur time. Watch my culture. 36. As Technology Poet's going to go back and just heal for a turn. We're going to move in Cartesian. Attack with the city-state troop, like so. And now Lord Sucklington can feast. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh, yes. There are so many tempting things to do in my capital right now, but Imhotep being available, that's kind of an exciting thing. What I should be using is the World Congress. Now, I do have the World Congress going along in a couple of cities. Currently, I'm producing troops at 50% of the cost. That in itself is pretty cool. Let's get some catapults. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, it's tempting to do one thing and then the other, but we'll kind of just focus in a little bit. A catapult inside my encampment can hit Mittler without being shot back, which in itself is very useful. Goodbye, Indonesia. I bet you're very much regretting the fact that you declared war on me there. I have all of your cities and 5 era score for finishing you off. Brilliant. Biggest city in the world. Oh, it's always the way, isn't it? 4 charge builder. Of course, we stole the pyramids, yes. Sounds crazy, but I'm going to get rid of conscription because I'm about to start pillaging, and it's way more effective to pillage for gold than it is to try and earn it yourself. Always works out like that. I always enjoy it anyway. Okay, I took more damage from Mittler there than I expected. Normally city-states do no damage on city strikes at all. I built this Horseman pretty much just for this job. So let's get military engineering done. Hope we've got some niter. Not a lot of niter, I'll be honest with you. Where is the niter on this map? 2 results. That's it. Oh, and Ethiopia's got some. Great. Alright, well that's not very helpful, is it? Let's get machinery, castles, siege tactics. In advance of all the trouble I'm going to be getting up to, I'm going to pre-get Victor and Moksha. I would normally look to get in purely for laying on of hands. Very good at instantly healing your troops, but I think Victor's going to be good just for the loyalty that he brings. 223 gold. Good gold map. Mittler is totally sieged, and I've got, unfortunately, no Crusade. It was taken away by Ethiopia, who just suck, if you ask me. But Skeptical Bear has destroyed the walls. Yes, just as all things should be destroyed, Skeptical Bear will destroy them. Machinery! All the tools of fun I'll need. Lovely. That Mittler taken? Certainly is. Reckons it's not going to be loyal. I think Victor will disagree with that assessment. I always like these sort of attacks when my military is just growing stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger as I invade. I'm not slowing down at all. Mushkin, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Go and pillage. Hardy, well done. Double shot archer. Oh, that's a sequence of words I do very much enjoy. Attacking without Crusade is always a little bit more, the word, tricky, but I think we should be able to push through pretty quick. Yeah, oh god, we're fine. Alright, yeah. Invade, full speed ahead, and as I say, it's way easier to fix things with builders afterwards than it is to not pillage them. You might as well pillage them. Look, God, you had the chance to be my friend, and you said no. Just saying. Just saying. There's serfdom, raid. Still doing beautifully for me. Feudal contract, I am building more troops at the moment, and I think I might stick with that. The more man-at-arms I build, well, the faster I can conquer the world. I'm getting some pretty sweet farm setups now. Launching Inquisition. I want to be able to clear this horrible religion out of my lands as I invade, yes. Now we can just get an Inquisitor just following from behind. Mushkin says, num 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 num. Lord Sucklington will claim the kill. Oh no, won't claim the kill. Interesting. It's going to use you to sort of push through. All right. Well, in that case, we'll get this man-at-arms to attack. Technology Poet can just push you back a little bit. Get out of town. And Technology Poet and Cartesian just say, no, we don't like your walls. Walls are not something we can get behind. Like, we thought about it, we considered it as a concept, and, you know, it's not inherently bad. We're just not on board. The trebuchets are now finally to the front line, which is, well, it's quite nice to see. Gondar Falls! Excellent. Just what we wanted to see. Loyalty, not the best. So we can work on that entertainment complex and get that up and running as quickly as we can. That'll give us some loyalty. There's castles, which means we're only 1 tech away from forts and just being able to Poland everywhere, wherever we want, whenever we want. Still spreading my religion as well. Cleaning up my land behind me as I advance. Double trebuchet shot. 1 and 2. Oh, just ripping apart the walls of the Ethiopian capital. Yes. In fact, that's the walls down. City is now under siege. I reckon next time we can take that. We are having a grand old time. This is an effective attack. It's actually part of the capital. No, it's not. It's part of Hurrah! Still pillaging faith as well. Never forget about the ability to pillage faith. Trebuchet. And let's use Mushkin. Taken. Capital, taken. Oh, that was the Holy City, was it? Oh, Gondar was the Holy City. Eehee, that's a big loss for you, Ethiopia, isn't it? Do I evangelize my religion, or do I get a promotion that helps me to spread it? No, I'm going to evangelize it. We're gonna do this the Polish way. I'm going to spread my religion by using forts. I think that's more fun to do. To help me with that, 2 faith per city. Pilgrimage, that's a huge chunk of extra faith, but it helps me to get more apostles. Also, another fun thing I can do whilst I wait for the siege equipment to arrive on the front line. Again, it's a holy site. Heal, 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 heal. All of these units will get another 30 HP over what they should be getting. So totally balanced. Trebuchet attack, and then Technology Poet and Cartesian just wreck the walls. Goodbye, walls. Hardy getting pretty much unlimited experience just by double shooting an encampment every turn, just as you do. Managed to improve this vampire castle a little bit. I've added about 5 or 6 production. I believe that helps my capital just a touch. Oh, I'm so close to getting this grove sorted. I really wanted to put a grove around this natural wonder. Is it any good? No. Does it in any way help me to actually, win the game? Absolutely not. But, oh, yeah, actually, those tiles are pretty cool. I'll take them. That's awesome. Monarchy time. Make him a king, of course. I deserve to be a king. Extra loyalty on my governors helps a lot, and I'm going to keep oligarchic legacy. Honestly, that barely did anything, but just changing governments makes me feel a little happier about how things are going. 1, 2, go on, Technology Poet. No, Cartesian. Hey, Mashupishu, taken. Oh my lord, loyalty is awful in this area. It really is. The thing I really like, and also loathe about playing vampires and sanguine pacts, is you end up getting so much production in your capital. You want to build everything, and you can't, because you need to focus on the things that you really need to do, like armories, so I can actually put forts down. Come on, Ursa, focus. At the moment, my biggest decision is how far to push Ethiopia here. They've only got 3 cities left with 10 population, and, well, the Gaul's capital is up in this direction. I do need to engage in a spot of pillage. However, I have noticed my gold, and my gold is only going to get worse as I build more and more stuff. Plus, Gaul has an absolutely massive army compared to me. So that is something I need to kind of pay attention to. And there's medieval walls everywhere as well. Gaul has a lot of crossbows as well. A lot of crossbows. Like, quite a considerably large amount of crossbows. I think I should wait for the armory before we go in, but yeah, it's proving tough. Well, I realize I could be bread and circusing. That would help a bit. Come on, I need these cities just to start. I keep moving the unit out of this one. Just keep a unit there. Come on. Loyalty's a problem. In situations like this, I often recommend finding rainforest or tiles that you can chop to give you food and then just plopping it down in your biggest city. If you can get yourself into a situation, level 3 for Cartesian, you can get yourself into a situation where the population rises, the loyalty will look so much better. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. I don't want the Warlord's throne breaking, but yeah, the rest of the tiles, to be honest, are just farms. I think I can put off upgrading and fixing those. Maybe a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Deity has been taken. Please be loyal. Please be loyal. Oh, it's still not loyal, but we are causing other cities around me to be loyal. That's good. Okay, keep rearranging the governors. We can actually do this. Is it worth knocking Ethiopia out? It's such a bottleneck. But I think it probably is, unless we go into an immediate golden age, which, to be honest, I think I should do. There's no gold pillaging here, though. That's the big problem. 2 loyalty per turn for cities of a garrisoned unit. That helps. Conscription helps as well. And I'm tempted to put retainers in, but I don't have the government slots. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to make peace, but I'm also not going to bother with Ethiopia. It's the sort of insulting option, the middle option. My full forces are going to be pulled in other directions as I line up on the Gaul border. I mean, admittedly, Gaul is just congratulating me for having so many troops. They were really impressed by it. And I'm thinking, oh, thank you. They're all here to kill you, but, apart from that, it's great. I just want to make sure that my first turn is a real wrecking turn. Like, it really makes the whole point of the combat possible and worth it. And I think I can do that probably next turn. All right, they're changing their defenses around, but I think we're doing okay for now. Siege tactics unlocked. Capital. You need to get me some military engineers to the front line as quickly as you can. I've still got 2 turns worth of the World Congress here. It's just ferrying them over. But look, we are squaring off. We are squaring off on this border, and I love it. Thoughts will make that a lot easier, but I need to get some of the actual basic techs very soon. If I'm saying that, I could just go straight to military science and go for line inventory. Do I want to do that? Probably not. Let's get sailing. How have I not got that yet? Oh no, screw it. Let's go printing. That's 3 combat strength. Right. I'm going to lose 17 gold per turn when I go to war with Gaul. Oh, that's so much money. My first turn, I need to get a good pillaging. Otherwise, my army is going to come crashing down around my ears. That means pillaging a mine. There is a mine there. There is a mine there. That is on a hill, but it is on a road. That is not on a road. I don't think there's going to be enough movement here, even if I get my horsemen to the front line. I'm going to put 1 envoy in Venice just for a tiny bit more gold. I'm going to make sure some of my prominent cities are actually on gold focus. I hate doing this because it normally pulls your cities onto working some really naff tiles, but this is helping. That's helped a lot. 34 gold per turn now. I'm only going to lose 17. Ah, screw this. Surprise wartime. Now, they have an equivalent army to me. This is going to be a brutal battle, but this is where Lord Sucklington and my other vampiric forces, they need to make their money's worth here. Mushkin, you need to get stuck in. Right, first of all, Hardy, you've got 2 attempts to make this worth it. Please get some good hits in. That's okay. Trebuchet, number 1. That opens it up for Lord Sucklington. No, not quite. I'm going to stay in my own territory. Fine. Actually, that's not too bad. Power's up at any rate, and now we can attack there, get a good hit in, force them back. Attack en masse. This siege tower pushes through. Mushkin's going to go to there. I'm going to bring 1 swordsman there, 1 man-at-arms there. My trebuchet is going to move to there and start attacking Kabul. Kabul is the real priority for me. 8 population is a huge loyalty flip. I'll just leave Mushkin there. Whilst Mekele, well, this is technically Ethiopia's city, so really, am I actually stealing it? Or am I simply giving it back? No one is sure. Running all my units in with as much speed as I can get. There's no point bringing the battering ram in because these are all medieval wall cities, but there is some wall damage going on as well. We need to lay the siege. Lay the siege as soon as we can. And my Inquisitors have finally made it through to my own conquered cities here, which is good. I'm going to clean this religion up and get some good loyalty from that. Okay, the attack has started. I'm going to lose a lot of troops in this counterattack. I can just feel it already. Gaul are ready for me. They are ready for me, and they are meaning business, but we can just chip away at their army. I think we might have this. See how they respond. They're going to go for the weak units like the Horseman first. I think that's probably okay if they do that. Oh, there's heavy chariots. We don't mind seeing a heavy chariot or 2. That's fine. Oh, I just converted a city. Oh, this one. Ah, there's a bit of Crusade land there now. Interesting. Goodness me, that's a lot of crossbows, though. That is a lot of crossbow. Hardy goes 1, 2. We get Lord Sucklington into that attack and kill. Great. 1 attack on that crossbow. 1 attack on that crossbow. Another kill for Lord Sucklington. Excellent. I'm just doing consistent wall damage against Kabul as well as Mekele and upgrading my trebuchets at the same time. Oh, that is a good thing. And that is 1 pillage. Oh, 270 gold. Okay, we don't have to worry about gold now. For you. Let's get that siege tower up and running then. And whilst we do that, I'm going to take advantage of the fact there's a holy site here and I can just sit my units on this tile and heal it very nicely. There is my first military engineer. To the front line with you as quickly as you can, kind sir. Okay, I lost the swordsman. Oh, these crossbows are really lining up hard now. I really do not want range to get stronger. Let's go for melee and hope that goes through. Scientific city-states are also a really good thing. Come on, don't go range. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, that's good. That is a good thing. That we like. Tiny bit of pillage, but technology poet. That is an elite guard. Oh, double attacking urban warfare. Yes, that's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Go on then, Mushkin. Let's get this city down as low as we can. I need Kabul to fall. We're going to have to push my units a little bit. I might lose the swordsman there, but it's worth it, I think. Let's give him something to shoot at. That warrior is much easier kill. Oh, apparently I've got another city. Amazing. Ah, sprawling empire. Huzzah! I love it when you just forget about stuff like that. It's like, oh, gonna lose a couple of units here. Probably most of my trebuchets by the look of it. But, yep, all 3 of my trebuchets got hit in 1 turn. Oh dear. Never mind. This is what happens when you fight against somebody with just infinite crossbows. This sort of thing tends to happen, but it's okay. The military engineer is on the way. I've got at least one. We will culture bomb our way out of this problem. I can just see it happening, especially given the fact that Mushkin's just got another bunch of gold and Technology Poet has had enough of Gaul. In you go. City taken. No loyalty there whatsoever. Doesn't matter. Some would call it pulling back. I would say tactically retreating. I'm just moving my units away from this city. I'm going to let that flip to loyalty. And then Kabul, I'm going to just try and attack from a slightly different angle here. Got a couple of trebuchets that can get in nicely. Close fight though. This is a really grueling and close fight. Glad we have 3 different great generals though. This is a very handy way of doing this because I can cover pretty much the whole battlefield with one setup there, one setup there, and one setup here. That's, yeah, pretty much full coverage. Yep. As I had hoped, they are coming to attack me, which is good. I've got good dug-in defensive positions here. I think Hardy, you are absolutely worth a crossbow upgrade, especially with Garrison. Oh yeah, we can shoot a lot of people from here. Grandmaster's Chapel, I'm going to just rush that through as well. I get the feeling that using all of this faith income to buy units at the front line, it could be more helpful than I kind of maybe initially thought it might be. Mushkin moves forward. Kill the unit. Mushkin just keeps getting stronger and stronger. Retreat my units back to heal them by the holy site where they can just heal so quickly. Chain in my units in and out. Do big hits on these crossbow. Yeah, they're really annoying when they attack me, but if I attack them, oh, they can't resist that. Oh, great admiral. Hey, that counts as my first boat. Can you go and see if the world is round? Someone told me it might not be. I didn't really, hang around long enough to check it. I just sort of burned them at the stake just instinctually, but it's worth checking out. Oh, 4 loyalty to all cities within 9 tiles of Harar now. Yeah, that's really helpful. Okay, yeah, counterattacking is happening. Okay, if the military emergency doesn't go through, I'll be surprised. Which city did apply? Where is it? Sirabat, really? This one? That's the one you're worried about? Okay, fine, whatevs. Don't ask, ladies and gentlemen, don't ask. I'm sure it's fine. Now, oh, actually, I can put a fort down there and culture bomb Kabul. Oh, that's a nice move. I think that's a nice move indeed. Come on, Hardy. I need you to really give me your best couple of shots here. Oh, you need to be slightly stronger than that, but we've got a 5th promotion for you there. That's wonderful. Go on, Technology Poet. Do it. Yeah, 1, 2. The double hit. We're through. There's the capital. I can see the capital ahead of us. It's right there. It's right there. Oh, I'm gonna start to be really annoying. If I threaten their capital, I should be able to put most of their forces into total disarray as they go back to defend it. As soon as I give my man-at-arms the Tortoise promotion, they become almost unkillable. It's lovely to see. Hardy get 1 shot off and then volley. Yep, up to 58 strength now. That's looking really, really good. And Lord Sucklington, go on, get the kill, get the kill. Oh, that was so close. Come on, you need to push through. Kabul is there for the taking. There are so many really good wonders available, including Terracotta Army. I think I'm actually going to spend the faith on Imhotep. I don't normally do this on such a heavy war game, but that is not a bad play. Let's get Mausoleum down. Do the usual thing of making Imhotep's first stop to Mausoleum. That's fairly logical. It's a 3 wonder, and then I'll build Terracotta. Maybe Statue of Zeus, maybe Colosseum. My capital is currently -2 happiness, which is dreadful. 1 kill for Lord Sucklington. Excellent. And I can go and kill that crossbow with a couple of shots from Hardy. Excellent. Move you forward. Move you forward again. Trebuchet comes forward. Now we can start attacking Kabul for a second time, and we're going to start putting the pressure on. If this city falls, I have pretty much a free and uninterrupted access to their capital, which is just lovely. Oh, Technology Poet, I just needed 1 more turn to heal you there. I think it's okay. We can hide you in the city for now. Oh, totally forgot to do this first. Bam. Fort converted, Kabul, to my religion. You are crusaded now. Okay, that would have done a little bit more damage had I done that in the right order, but never mind. Go on, Skeptical Bat. Yes! Kill. Obtained. Units swarming forward to Gaul's capital. If I can get all 4 man-at-arms to the front line at the same time, there's a good chance I can win this. Especially because there's a holy site that can cause 2 of them to heal every turn, which is really cool. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Oh, they killed my missionary. Okay, that is annoying. These coursers. Get out of my land. Actually, I'll be honest with you. If they do that, they're leaving the main sort of, event totally unguarded, which is their capital. So I'm going to take that. 1, 2, and oh, Mushkin, that would be quite a bad hit for you. Okay, we'll try and do this, but this is tough. All right, we're holding out just for a second, but there are now courses coming around their capital. We did more damage actually to them than they could handle. They keep pushing my great general back though, which is really annoying. Don't do that. Please don't do that. 1, 2. Oh. All right, we're saving ourselves for an attack next turn. Under half health though. Under half health, ladies and gentlemen. That's what we want to see. Attack. Kabul is taken. Loyalty is established. No, I'm not liberating it back to Kabul. Of course I won't do that. Hardy wheels in like a defensive machine gun turret and just cleanses the land of enemy units. Get out. I disapprove of you being here. Just standing on top of the hill. You know those amazing sort of Renaissance era portraits you get on the walls of huge museums in like Versailles of battles, and they all tend to be commanders with a foot on the rock and a flag, just looking really noble. That's Hardy right now, just decimating enemy troops. I mean, Gaul had about 700 strength. I reckon about 300 of that has gone down to like Hardy. Just you. Oh, double firing encampment crossbows. Is there a greater joy in life? If there is, I'm not so sure I know it. Just throwing new governors to the front line now. You have a city, and you have a city. Oh, that's Grandmaster's Chapel complete. Oh, okay. That's a little bit fun. This is in Kabul. What's in that? Oh, there's a barracks there. There's a barracks, you say? Let's start praying in units right at the front line. Bam! Man-at-arms just ready to sweep in. Am I going to survive? Oh, no, that was somebody. That was one of the named units. I don't know who it was, though, but we've just got printing. Oh, do we have enough strength? We will when Technology Poet arrives, I'll be honest. That is like the last straw. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 3. Is Skeptical Bear going to do it? I think we are. Oh, wonderful. I tell you what, the best bit of this attack was actually the thought I laid into Kabul. That really did push my religion into that city, and it really was the first thing. The problem I find with Poland is just how late thoughts come. That for me is the big thing. If they unlocked with military engineering, with armories and with military academies, military engineers, if they unlocked at that tech, I think Poland would rank up massively improved compared to where they are at the moment. Like, I love the Holy Site adjacency. I think that's really good. Grandmaster's Chapel, Poland is really strong. The relics are kind of by the by. It seems like you've got two different ways of playing Poland. I mean, Poland is an all-rounder, really good. The Sucklington is just an amazing building that just evens your trade routes out nicely, and the relics give you a little bit of culture and faith and gold. There's a lot to like about Poland, but yeah, it's just the fact that thought's coming so late. I don't know, for me that's always been a bit of a problem. Warren G. Harding. Lovely. Buildings constructed. Oh, I really wasn't building many, pieces of infrastructure in that game. I was sort of capturing cities. Oh yeah, Gaul. Look at that. 3 cities captured. Good on you. Cities founded. Not me. Yeah, you can see how quick the AI was to get off the ground there. Districts constructed. This is why we beat the AI. We're so good at building districts compared to them. Player culture. It's high. Actually, only towards the end. I assume my faith is similar. Yeah, Ethiopia very much had it on me for most of that game. Science, very good. Score, looks pretty good as well. Total religions founded. Good. I got there first. That's what mattered. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. If thoughts unlocked either with castles or with military engineering, not all the way over here at Siege Tactics, then I think Poland would really, really rank up with being one of the better domination civs if you were to use Crusade. But yeah, a little bit disjointed until then, but very stable. I really enjoyed that game. Actually, I thought Poland were fantastic at just maximizing the amount of space on such a small, little, tiny map. And we'd be able to see that strategy now repeating. Now I do have military engineers towards the front line. If I were to continue playing, you can see that they're almost at the front line now. I'd start bombing pretty much every city that I was going to get to, and we'd start taking these with a lot more fluency than we have done up till this point. I would unlock muskets, I'd unlock line infantry. We'd push forward a lot more than there, methodically. Happiness I need to work on. That is a bit of a problem. But how effective was my Pantheon? That really, really paid its weight in gold for me. I very, very rarely used the healing. Is it the Goddess of Healing? God of Healing. I've never used that really to this extent, and it was incredibly useful. Long term, there is a strategy I can think of where I think it's bombers get an ability to heal every turn even if they attack. And you could put an airport next to a holy site and they could just cycle attack. and forever hit things with anti-air and never die? That would be quite cool. I wasn't far off medics as well. As soon as you unlock medics, you could just sit them on top of a holy site and yeah, you'd get like 55, 60 healing, something like that. So the strategies are there, and the strategies are really quite interesting. Oh man, I've got to come back to Poland on a slightly later start game. I could see Poland being really good on a Renaissance era start, or maybe even Industrial era. Especially because we hadn't even unlocked the Wing Hussar. Oh, I feel so bad. Such is the risk of playing such a small game. Maybe Deity++. I think on such a small map, we'd really test ourselves on that. Or maybe with the late game AI. Oh, maybe that's what we should do. Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see me take this on either with late game AI, which is the brutal AI mod, or Deity++, something like that? Could be fun. Anyway, you can tell I've been stalling. These little tiny games, I have been stalling, because coming up next, oh, ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for something rather wonderful. If you don't mind leaving these videos just a quick like, the channel, or subscribe, it really helps me to beat the algorithm, but I will leave you there. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. It has been a pleasure as always. And I'm off to the next series that you can find just by sitting in front of your phone or computer and not doing anything, because it'll autoplay and something good will come up. Enjoy it. Have a night versus Orion. Why not? You don't need to talk to your family or friends. No, that homework, that overtime you were thinking of doing, it's fine. Go watch this instead. I'll see you later. Goodbye. That's like the third series in a row that I've said goodbye and I've actually found myself waving. Like, what is wrong with me? No one can see me. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Portland, Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Davalex, Skeptical Bear, Alex Noob, Cinnamon Beard, Petra Ryan, Rom88, Radiatore, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Boyzoro, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, Polar Beret, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Mushkin Mandletort, Esri Dax, Deeble Time, Shoelace, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Clint Hennis, Dr. Bobby, Polar Wallabear, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Victor McPupster, Indigenous68. Thank you everyone for your support. See you all in the next video. Goodbye!